Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic and enjoying your day or morning or evening, whenever it is that you have clicked up on this message. If it's your birthday or anything like that, or a special day of remembrance of any kind, I hope that it's fantastic. Those of you who have been grieving or mourning over anything, I just send you love and light and ask that the divine will come and make a way for you where there seems to be no way. Let me be a person of encouragement. My channel has kept a recording of hardship and how the divine is so faithful through all of that. The divine has actually made a way for me today to do a couple of personal things, and so I just want to publicly say thank you, Most High. You never fail me, and He will never fail you either. Okay, so if you are new, I could come across real churchy, but I'm really not. I'm so down to earth, and I really am just, I'm just down to earth, but I do use living language on this channel, and obviously you're spiritual to some degree or you wouldn't be here. Okay, and so I do call out to my Elohim, which is Jehovah, who is my everything. He's my salvation. He's my Yeshua, and these internet gates belong to the Most High. He told me to call my walls Yeshua and my gates praise, which is Sha'ar, and I guess that's how you say it. But anyway, these gates are for the Most High to get praise, glory, and honor. Okay, I want to look at love and romance. I really don't do a whole lot of love and romance because I get a lot of legal stuff that comes out a lot here. I got a lot of legal placements in my own chart, and that's probably why I'm able to pull up stuff in that area. At the same time, even to have contractual relationships, there's law energy within that. So, but anyway, I do want to focus on just love and romance, okay? Maybe you don't even have a love. Maybe your love is like I get on here and say, my one and true love is the Most High. At the same time, love is in so many different ways and fashions and shapes and sizes that it can be expressed, okay? We'll get as many energies through the subject of love as we can, but I am looking at literal love and romance, but it can be general as well. I'm gonna put these back in, but we had the Fool. Okay, communication, having all that you need to get done whatever you need. Communication has wiped the slate clean. The divine's really been talking a lot to us about forgiving and things like that, and some people have had to communicate some really hard things, and some people have been real prideful and stuff like that, but there's a rewarding closeout here. Some people communicating to travel. Got 3 cards that could go back to travel as well, and communication as well, and little spy and checking things out on the internet and gossipy stuff as well. But this all successful stuff that's coming out here, so that's positive. So that's great. All right, so let's ask the divine what he wants to bring out about love and romance. Let's do an old spread that I used to do quite often here, and we'll look at past, present, future, what the divine suggests, what's in the environment of the now, and what's in the heart, and then what he says that the outcome is going to be if you take the suggestion, which I don't know why any of us wouldn't want to take the suggestion of the divine. He knows all things, even if it seems like it's like way far out there. I've learned to just go with what he says, and he knows more than us. Okay, he's looking. Talk about aviation. That card was an aviation card. He's got an aerial view higher than ours, and he sees every angle. He sees every pathway. He says, "Yeah, this actually is better." And sometimes you and I stand here and go, "But it looks like it should be this way." But no, I'm looking at it from here. I need to go this way. And if we don't listen and go the way he said, we get up, in a mess. At the same time, he'll be graceful. We just have to live and learn that way sometimes. And so it's all in learning and exercising the spirit of truth within us and weighing out everything. I think you divine. What do you want to bring out here? Let's just ask for one card, and then I'll split the deck from there, and we'll go on. Thank you, Jehovah. We just inquire at your hand for love and romance for couples and families and whatever's going on even people who have split from love and romance energies. There's nothing too difficult for you to bring out a answer or the scenario of what we're looking at with the energy. Help me to interpret it as I should. I thank you for your Holy Spirit, your wisdom. Thank you. And so in the past, there was some kind of a sweet meeting energy. This is like real sweet kind of energy. And we got children here and surprises. Somebody come along somebody's way and surprise somebody, and a little fish coming out of the cup. Maybe you like to fish, I don't know. This is unconditional love type of stuff going on here that's taken place in the past. So something's arriving right now. When I see the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that's taken for a while. You know, this love, this meeting of, you know, maybe it was one-sided at one time. I don't know your story. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a surprise that somebody was expressing something, and obviously this is slow moving stuff, and so people just take their time on maybe even communicating, you know, about how they felt or whatever's here. When I see the Knight of Pentacles, this is, to me, in a reading, that it not only has taken a long time, but it's finally arrived in the now, and we're looking at the now position. So we're seeing a page, and then we're growing to a Knight energy here, and so that's positive. Okay, in the very near future, there's clarity, there's truth about something. Okay. Some people, I guess, are contemplating or pouting at the tree or whatever that has been. We do have see victory here at the end of it all. We got victory in the heart, and victory is going to show itself to go to the next level. So I'm seeing a lot of growing energy from a page to a Knight. Okay, obviously, what's in the environment is to share here. Okay, to be generous in a situation. So if some of you all are going through divorces or legal matters of any kind with your spouse, or trying to, you're working on reliable stuff, this is a reliable card. In the negative of the Page of Cups, that can be seduction. If there was some type of seduction in the past here, okay? Maybe some people got pregnant and it was like, surprise, or something like that. And for a long time, something's been going on, but something's here now. And in the environment is the generosity. Some of you all, there's not other people involved. Some of you all, there are. We do have somebody that's got the scales over their head, and then a generosity given out to someone else. If you did have more than one person, and you're single, it was safe for you to love or something like that, and there's some type of competition, because we are kind of seeing that over here, then that is showing up here as well. In the near future, maybe this is a work thing, I don't know. Pentacles go back to work, and maybe it's a health thing that's taken a while to get to a place where you've grown. I'm not sure, but anyway, in the very near future, we do have truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and it's clarity about something here. We'll go another round. The advice of the divine is to look up and see this cup here. There's obviously, for some of you all, been other cups down here, and somebody's at powder by the tree or something like that, can't get over something. And if this is X energy, then we got a person that's crossed their arm like an X. I always just bring that out here. Get out of being dull in your relationship as well. If you're trying to fix things and somebody's come in and said, look, want to make up, want to apologize or something like that, unconditional love is here. Okay, this past position can be just anything in the past. It could have been last week, it could have been 10 years ago, I don't know. It's just in the past position, so you put it to your story if it is resonating with you. This energy obviously is a conflict down here of some kind for some people, and they've just been sitting there contemplating. Some people just going slow. Earth is very slow moving energy. But what is in the environment is to make up your mind to be generous. Okay? And look up and take this cup. And it's in the heart space is to get some type of victory over the situation, and a victory is showing up in the outcome. Let's go into the round. So the Seven of Pentacles is here. And actually what's in the environment added with what's in the present is Seven Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles goes back to waiting and waiting and waiting. And somebody's still waiting and waiting and waiting. That's funny. That energy also is a love interest card in one of the older meanings of the deck. Okay, so we do have love energies here. Now, if you are dealing with somebody a little younger than you, then this is what we're seeing. If you are single and you do have other people around the situation, because we do have 3 other cups down here in the suggestion, the divine's trying to hand a cup straight out of heaven for somebody. Okay, so not everybody is the right person, but the one that's coming from the heavens is. And maybe somebody don't want the ones from the heavens. They like these down here. I don't know. Or that's other people pouting because they know somebody else got opportunity. And, it could go so many different ways. I could read that. Some people are not matches, like I said. Some people are showing up as a knight, and some people are showing up as a queen. Okay, or I can read that as just your partner's just a little younger than you. It could go so many different ways. We do see 2 people down here though in this picture, and somebody's having the scales over them as if somebody's weighing out, something here. But we do have a payout, or somebody being generous, or saying I pick you, or something like that over here. Okay, if you all are dealing with exes that are still saying they're in love with you, but you're over that, something's taking place, you absolutely know that there ain't no way. There's just not no way. They weren't supposed to be in my life anyway, but they're having a freaking cow about something, because we've seen a lot of that kind of stuff. We are seeing it here. It's still a battle because we got baby mama wars and stuff like that exist, and child support issues and things like that. So legal stuff is showing up here. You still need to look up and see what the divine wants for you. Like I said, the divine knows more than you and I, because he's got an aerial view to see the future far beyond you and I. So there's real big clarity though in the future to blow the trumpet on something and bring something to the surface. So if you have had an interest in the past, but you just sat there or you waited, or you didn't respond to this, okay? But it was sweet, and it was kind, and there was a love interest here, and it was going both ways for you, but for whatever reason, you just had to sit there and wait for something. I don't know. Right now, we are seeing love, and we are seeing the water energy can suppress things, right? Male or female, it doesn't matter. We're getting both here. If you're going to finally make a decision and look at this cup as the divine states, whatever this victory in the heart is showing you, you're going to be able to stand up there and teach from that place to other people, even if they don't like it. This person, 7 is a seeker of truth, right? And in the very near future, we've got the head, the man, the boss, the chief of something. That's you, that's me, that's whoever is involved in whatever this is, with clarity to say no, bum, 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 I pick you, or something like that, since this is a love reading. Something's been suppressed. Like I said, it's right here. It's been emotional. It's taken a long time for situations within love, because there have been secret sexual things that have taken place that have caused cups down here to just be whatever they were to any given person. So in the very near future, if you take this cup here and begin to make a choice, then something is going to be blown out of the water. It's going to be clarity here. And this is a positive card. This is somebody that you know, okay? You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I just noticed that. And the Emperor has a counterpart. And you can't get any higher than the Emperor status here. This is somebody maybe older than you. I don't know. We're seeing that energy here. We've got the Judgment card is people coming back around. And so somebody tried to come and bring a cup, and somebody just sat there. Maybe you weren't interested at one time. I don't know. Things grow throughout time. This is what this Knight energy is, something that's growing throughout time, and it's arrived now for it to come back around. And there's literal, and if you did feel that somebody was suppressing something, they only just gave a little bit, okay? Or they wanted to wait because they knew something was there or something like that, whatever this was for anybody. If they were holding how they felt about the situation, there's going to be some huge clarity just blown up here. No denying it. Absolutely no denying it. So let's see what else the divine says to do. Get out of devilish, addictive energies. And this card can go back to exes, divorces. Okay, so we got a boss energy here as well. A hard taskmaster. Something that's just taken a long time. Like, I'm hearing perfection. Okay? Well, who doesn't want a relationship that is perfected, but only the divine can give that? Something's been hard, and this is time. It's in the divine saying, take this cup because now it is time. If something's taking place down here where something legal is attached to it, we do have FBI stuff, maybe work for the law, I don't know. Then we are seeing this, to take the cup because I'm trying to give you divine grace with this. Okay, put your hand up and to testify about this devil energy here. There's heavy attraction as well. We'll read this a totally different way. If you are just feeling really heavy attracted and you've just held that and held that and held that, there's big clarity, something just literally just being blown on this today, or in the very near future. We are seeing it in the environment to be generous somewhere. Okay, so yes, there is love here. It's been suppressed. Somebody's like really for a long time just sitting there waiting or pouting because of something that's taken place or something that it has happened that the people have been chained up to. And the divine really is showing, take this divine grace because I'm giving it to you right out of heaven. I don't care who likes it, who don't. If the divine's giving something, he'll bless it, okay? In the heart space is marriage, okay? So people got marriage on the heart and revelation coming out of that, okay? This is public stuff as well, society, and then we've got a public victory. Somebody does want a public victory here. Where marriages are concerned, to share keys with some of you all, if you're at that stage to get married or whatever. So we do have the 5 of Cups. I could read this 2 ways because we are seeing people here trying to block something, but we're seeing a victory card. And we're also seeing the 5 of Cups, which somebody's sitting here crying over these cups, and the divine suggestion is to take this other cup, turn around, take the 2 there, and whoever's cloaked in darkness is in bitterness, trying to block something, the divine's going to give this divine grace to stand up here in victory, regardless who wants to try to block you all their days. They just can't do it. This is a forgiveness card. So for those of you who will get out of devilish energy or break free from X situations or exes that just won't freaking move on and they just think they're chained to you, the divine says that, look, it's time to make a choice here. Okay, blow the trumpet out of the water, and then you can stand up here in front of them and say, I get to make that choice. Because actually, if you are following the divine's leading, you're taking the divine's choice. Okay, because the emperor literally does have a counterpart, and somebody's hung up on something, just really has tried to look at things from different points of views and try to get off the tree. This is teacher energy as well, and this protection. If I'm looking at it in the Hebrew, it's the Lamed. It's the shepherd staff of the universe, which is the divine leading something here to protect. We do have prison energies for some people, okay, because we are seeing law, or maybe you're dealing with something. Maybe you did. Maybe you once were in prison. I don't know. Because some people in their head, in their bed, about things. But there's the X right there, being thrown out, being insecure. Judgment energy really showing itself. But we do have law, law. We do have the emperor here, and love is showing it. So there's the empress between them. Whatever all this crap is in the past. This is in the past, okay? You couldn't make this stuff up, people, if you wanted to, okay? Whatever. There's love in between the emperor and the empress. Okay, and there could be an X in between 2 people as well. But the X don't get no say anymore just because they have, there's the X right there showing itself. Right there, maybe there's 2 X's that have been real sharp. It's amazing that the emperor and the empress are right there. But there is love between them. That is a match straight out of heaven. Okay? Let's see what Jehovah has to say about this. Now, obviously, if you are, that's for singles, or somebody's already went through divorce. Obviously, if you got caught up in if somebody stepped out and you are married and you know that you made a mistake and you still want to stay in your marriage, and somebody got their emotions all caught up in your marriage, you need to tell that person that it's time to go now. I made a mistake and I want my family. Okay, you really need to do that. Okay, I feel like I need to say that. Because some people get in here and they really do get their feelings up in a intertwined in something, and it really makes a ruckus. At the same time, it's your obligation to tell that devil energy that's got in the way to move on down the road now. Okay, they think they're going to fight and break up something that's literally right out of heaven, then they're in error there. They want to cause a ruckus, or that maybe there's somebody from your past, or I don't know, your story. But that's coming through my spirit for some of you all. Okay, whatever that is. To give you hope. The Divine's bringing that out. What do you want to bring out here, Divine, for this love and romance situation here? It says, I don't want anyone but you, and you belong to me. And it says mutual. That, yes, the Emperor and the Empress energy. If we just want to look at this King of Cups in between them, that's the highest degree of love really showing up here. Nobody wants this mutual here. Okay? But because they are a match. This is Elohim Ro'ai, the Elohim who sees me. Elohim sees the situation, he says, on this card that he's brought out. He does see. And he sees all the ruckus and everything that's taking place, that's taking time. Okay, all of the legal stuff. Look at, there's love here. There's literally this love showing up here. We have grow old with me. And the Emperor and Empress, they have all 4 kings and queens, that they are mature. This is a mature couple. For some of you all, some of you all are old or falling in love. Okay, whatever this is. And you got a lot of growing with one another as well. And Jehovah has made this special unto himself, and others will be blessed by it. So if you're turning around, which both people are mutual about this, they know that the Most High has his hand over it. They don't want nobody else but each other. Regardless what's taking place, whatever the war has been, you will stand up here with your wand, okay, and you'll teach from that place with all these other people down here, because the Most High said, I've made this special to myself. You went through this for such a time as this, really, for such a time as this, accepting what happened. And you need to. The Divine said today that people were supposed to contact people today, okay? Now, I did that today. And it went straight to voicemail, but I still left a message, okay, for the person. Whether they got it or not, or whether they're listening to this or not, I don't know. But I did give a message to somebody today. So I obeyed what the Most High said, and I just released it unto the Most High. Oops. We have Adam, Stacy, Zach, Wade, Amory, Fred, Jessica, Jesse, Candace, Nathan, Emma, Angie, James, Judy, Todd, Susan, Frank. We have Amanda. We have June, Lori, John, and Terry. Who else do I see here? I see Amy. Mona is here. That Miles just really wants to show itself to me. And I see Linda and Cindy. Now, if your name didn't come out here, we got Bonnie, we got Josh, we got Candy and Janet. If your name did not come out here, that doesn't mean these could be names that are part of these other people as well. Okay, they could be people that are kin to you. I mean, if this is your story, it's your story. The Divine's just calling out names here. Some people just need a release. Some people are so chained up on the devil energy, or they've been held back because of this devil down here that has tried to step in a way of people coming together that's supposed to be together. Okay? Don't let anybody separate you from what the Divine hath put together from the beginning of time. Okay? From the beginning of time. Yeah, let's take one of these. And then I'll take a root as well. Yeah, but what do you want to bring out here? There's a friend involved with some of you all. Okay, that could be positive. It could be, I don't know what your story is. We also have cataract energy. We do have somebody, and that's the cloudy blemish mixture of the eyes. Well, the devil's around and somebody's been involved in something with that, not seeing things right. We also have shrines here, and that goes back to people who are in industry and devil worship type of stuff. Okay, it's coming out here. Sacred organizations and things like that. We also are seeing something that there's some type of paperwork or something for some of you all that's hidden in a box that the divine is bringing out here. I'm going to just take a card here. There will be justice for this devil energy, and there's a bound with fetters. Okay, these people are going to go to jail. It's showing somebody is getting a justice over their head here, so that, you know, whoever's been trying to block a situation or bringing emotional things over and over again, there will be justice for some of you all. Okay, and that justice also is marriage for some of you all. Okay, we have the trumpet being blown in the very near future, and it is showing up here again. Let me take one of these, and I also will take a rune as well. Divine, what else you want to bring out here? In a book, yes, that's now twice. There's something in a book that keeps coming up. There's really something that keeps coming up that's going to be significant for some people here. An instrument that's sharp. Well, this is piercing energy with the devil energy. That came up today also on a reading that I did as well, when it was the case closed reading that I did. Forgive or you won't be forgiven. So somebody's just sitting there, or the exes won't release you to do whatever, or whatever that is. There's a bright future though for someone. Look, there's mutual feelings between people. Get out of their way. Okay? I don't care who you are. If there's mutual feelings showing up here, get out of their way. You don't belong there. They don't want you there. They know who they are. They know where they belong. I don't care if you're a group setting. I don't care what you're trying to do. Get out of their way. The divine's bringing it out here. There's mutual feelings here. Stop blocking. Okay, you're not going to get your way. If the person don't want you, they don't want you. Okay, get out of their way. We have the sun coming out as positive. So that's a government overthrow. Okay, that's something huge. That's like a bright future. Okay, we have, somebody's been sad. They really have. Okay, but it's time to get up and be glad. The divine says, make it, love who you want. Nobody's gonna stop you. We have a D, a G, an S, an R. I guess we have two S's out here. We have an H out here as well. I'm not going to go with it. There's just so much here. Just for time's sake. You guys can do your own words and stuff like that. But I was going to say something. So just give me a second, because it something was coming through my spirit. And I got a little sidetracked there. This also looks like a Z. It's an S, but it does kind of have a feel of a Z. This is the suelo. And I always say Hawaii, because it sounds like Hawaiian energy. So maybe something happened for somebody with a connection to Hawaii. I don't know. But I just always bring that out here. We have Aries. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio there, Capricorn. We also have, with that energy, it can also go to Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, because it's connected to the world card energy as well. Taurus there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Actually, we got it all right there. That's who's coming out here for this reading. And obviously the divine is showing a divine union here. And so whoever this person is, for those of you, look, it is a divine union. There's a lover's card. For this person, this ex, is, whatever this is, to read it in a different way for those of you who have that energy here, it's time to get out of the way. Like I said, I really felt it coming through. And it's time to accept some things that have happened. If you know that you're going to make up with your partner, those of you who are, but you're going to sit there and pout, that's not the way to go forward. It's time to accept what happened, get up and move and fight for whatever, obviously the divine's bringing out here, I don't want anybody but you. And it says mutual on it. Then get up and fight for it. Okay? Tell the other people, I don't care if you like it or not, this is my life. And the divine's blessed this, and he's made it special unto himself, and he's going to make something positive out of it so that others can be taught, okay? And that's how we grow. All right, guys? Jehovah made you for me, and this is a blessed union. Well, you could make it up if you want to. Shalom.